welcome to the second David67 YouTube channel Celtic News update for Thursday the 10th of August. Since the first video update of this morning, the Carl Starfelt transfer to Celta Vigo has been confirmed and gone through on a 4-year deal believed to be worth €5 million. No further news with regards to the transfer of Gustav Lagerbielke or any further update on Celtic's inquiries regarding Xavier Mbuyamba at Volendam. Certainly, looking at interviews yesterday, Gustav Lagerbielke has expressed that it would be an honour to come to Celtic. It would be an honour to move to a bigger league and to have Champions League match exposure. And so it certainly would appear that Lagerbielke is keen to come to Celtic if the deal can be confirmed at around £3 million between Celtic and Elfsborg. Mbuyamba would be available for around £2 million from Volendam, and he is a player on Celtic radar for the past few years and has been rumoured to be the new Virgil van Dijk. A couple of other updates from Brendan Rodgers' press conference yesterday. He was discussing some of the fringe players and that he is reassessing the roles of Tomoki Iwata, Scales, and also Welsh, and they are all to be given a chance to prove their worth for Celtic. I certainly hope that Tomoki Iwata is allowed to develop at Celtic, because he has got the versatility covering central defence, defensive midfield, central midfield, and right back. And so I feel in that he has only really been with the club for around 6 months. He deserves a full opportunity to prove his worth. Welsh and Scales are more likely to be moving on, either permanently or on loan, and Aberdeen remain interested in Liam Scales, and there has been interest from Italy in particular for Welsh. The other aspect coming from the press conference yesterday of note was the mention that Leila Bada's knock, which took him out of the game against Ross County on Saturday, has resolved, and he is back training fully, and so should be fully fit for the match against Aberdeen at the weekend on Sunday. Also good news was that Ailsa Johnston and Marco Tillio are around 4 to 6 weeks away from fitness and are now back into training outdoors, and this is good news, as if all goes to plan, Alistair Johnston would be available for the first Old Firm match in September. Marco Tillio is said to be able to cover right side and left side as wide midfielder and attacker. And so it would be very useful having him in the mix along with Maida, Haksabanovic, Abada, Yang and Forrest to cover these positions. Unfortunately, Oh, our South Korean forward, has developed a calf injury and will be out for 4 to 6 weeks. It is thought that it is likely, if this is the case, Daisen Maida will cover as a second option through the middle, along with Kyogo Furuhashi, and in past seasons. James Forrest, Lee Labada have also covered as a central attacker, and Haksabanovic from previous club was also able to operate through the middle. So it would appear Celtic do have quite a number of options to cover for the next 4 to 6 weeks with regards Oh's injury. I do feel, however, it would be a good option for Celtic to have a third option in central attack, along with O and Furuhashi, on a more permanent basis and a specialist basis, and do hope over the next 3 weeks or so of the transfer window, Celtic do pursue a third attacking option. However, the proposal of Tete from Shakhtar Donetsk appears to have diminished, in that he is apparently close to signing for Galatasaray. And there has been quite a lot of press discussion regarding Mikel Antonio, the 33-year-old forward from West Ham, wishing to move away and coming to Celtic. However, I do not feel he fits the Celtic mould, and he had a disappointing league season last year, although did perform well in West Ham's successful European Conference League campaign. In addition, there are a couple of young Celtic players going out on loan. The deal for Ben McPherson to go to Queen's Park on a season-long loan has now been confirmed, and Ben Summers, our under-21 Scottish international midfielder, is lined up for a season-long loan at Dunfermline. It would also be interesting to see whether Celtic are exploring a similar loan for Rocco Vata, for whom Aberdeen were said to be interested in a season-long loan, similar to the deal they had with regards Ryan Christie a couple of years ago. And I do feel Rocco Vata is an especially good prospect for Celtic, and so the dual confirmation of a loan deal and signing a long-term deal at Celtic, now that his deal is up in 1 year's time, would be good for Celtic's long-term prospects. The other player who is currently being lined up to go out on loan, Yuki Kobayashi, so that he gains first team experience and settles down into Scottish and British way of life. There are a number of Scottish Premier League clubs being lined up, of which St Mirren might well be the best option of several. However, also Ross County, St Johnston, Kilmarnock and Dundee all are expressing an interest. In addition, Hearts could be an option, given that they do have 2 Japanese players currently in their squad, which may make his transition easier. I do feel Kobayashi is very much a player Celtic should persist with, as he has been given a long-term 5-year deal, and so every opportunity should be taken to ensure he settles in well at Celtic and progresses further and further. There are resurfacing rumours that Ange Postecoglou is lining up a £20 million deal to take Reo Hatate to Spurs. Although the rumours regarding a transfer to one of the Saudi Arabian clubs does now appear to have gone away. The rumours obviously have been heightened by Reo Hatate being on the bench at the weekend and only appearing as a substitute against Ross County, although I would hope that he will be back in the team on Sunday for the game against Aberdeen, and that at the moment they are rotating Turnbull, O'Reilly and Hatate for 2 of the 3 midfield positions. The other interesting story that has come up in the last 24 hours or so is Celtic's ongoing search for a replacement goalkeeper for Joe Hart. Although at yesterday's press conference, Brendan Rodgers did express full confidence in Joe Hart. However, there have been a few near misses and mishaps over the last few games, including the mix-up that nearly cost Celtic a goal or penalty when Simon Murray intercepted the ball after Joe Hart tried to chest the ball down. An interesting name that's cropped up in the last day or two is Andriy Lunin, who is currently the number 2 goalkeeper at Real Madrid behind Thibaut Courtois. He has made 9 first-team appearances for Real Madrid and has had successful loans with 2 other Spanish clubs, and has made his Champions League debut last season. In addition, he is also a current Ukraine international. He is into his last year of a contract, and Real Madrid are looking to move him on, although inside stories suggest that Lunin would prefer to see out his deal and then be a full free agent at the end of next season. There are a number of English clubs and Spanish clubs in the mix with regards to transfer for Lunin, but from transfer market website, he would appear to be available for between £2 and £4 million. And given that he is an experienced, although only 24-year-old Ukrainian international goalkeeper, and from scouting is known to be very good with the high ball, very good with crosses, very good at clearing his box from corners and long free kicks into the box. He is a good penalty saver as well, with 7 out of 18 success in his professional career. He is also known to be good with both feet and hands, and for saving and shot stopping, and also distribution, with also quick reactions and good anticipation and good positioning, and is a very skillful, very good shot stopper also. And so if he was available, this would be an additional option along with the ongoing interest in Dominik Livakovic from Dinamo Zagreb. That brings us to the end of the second update, today, Thursday, the 10th of August. Thank you for listening, and as always, please like and subscribe, and add any comments in the comment section after the video. Many thanks, and speak to you again tomorrow.